Welcome to a Wednesday episode of Vaygrim's Chance Season 3. It's raining here on the server. Um, at some point here in the near future, I heard a weird noise. Um, I'm going to do something with Spawn. We're going to do something, basically, I think we're stuck here on this planet. I think that's the consensus right now. We're having a hard time fixing the ship, so everybody else has gone off to gather resources, settle in, and try and figure out what we're going to do next. Well, I think what I want to do is I want to make a bit of a trading station, a depot right here for the gathering of resources, people putting things in. I want to have a bit of a warehouse, some loading docks, maybe a little bit of a roadway coming in and out. I'm thinking about having a roadway coming from the bottom of the ramp across that little river right there, and then having a settlement right there. Some of the similar kind of a white style architecture that we've been using a lot here at Spawn, but with some high tech accents, some radio towers, maybe stuff like this. See if we can make ourselves a big satellite dish. Whatever. I think it could be really cool. So yeah, I'm thinking warehouse and just general depot, communications center, might be good to maybe set up some kind of a post office here so we actually have a place, a letter drop, so to speak, for our other server mates if we want to give them something, but we don't want to trek all the way out to their base. Might be nice. We could do it with ender chests and color coding or something. We'll figure it out. In the grand scheme of things, I think it could be really cool. Yeah. So today we're actually going to be working on a little bit of blood magic and a little bit of Thaumcraft. Well, I'm going to show you some progress on Thaumcraft, on blood magic. Then we're going to work on some Thaumcraft. Follow along. So, what are we up to today? If you actually stand right here and you look, you'll see just above my crosshairs a little pinpoint of light. I have been working on Thaumcraftedy goodness. You'll notice I have a gold band. I got so excited. A gold banded Greatwood wand. I got so excited I accidentally made two, but whatever. Before we dive into Thaumcraft, ooh, what is this? This is a tier 3 altars inset into the floor. Now, I did some calculations on trying to see if I could fit a tier 4. Basically, if I fit a tier 4, the blocks would start here and they'd go all the way across to here. Well, here. And that would work. It'd start here and go all the way across to, well, here. And this should be glass. I don't think I can. I think that's an outside wall. Yeah. So, oh, wrong thing. Because of here and here, I can't actually do a tier 4 altar, but never fret. I have a bigger space in mind for that. A much bigger space. Let's go back down here real quick. I need you. Okay. So I actually have a nice or a node. I think it's nice. I am actually cheating again. I'm using the tools given to me in the pack, things at my fingertips. This is a dark matter pedestal from Project E. Shift right click opens it up and you can put things into it. If you just normal right click, it turns it off or turns it back on. This is the Watch of Flowing Time. If you put it on a pedestal and activate the pedestal, it gives 18 bonus ticks to every block within 6 blocks range. So it's kind of a cube centered around the pedestal. Everything around that gets extra ticks. So I was using this, plus, thanks to the comments that all of you, my viewers, actually made in the comment section of the last video, moving wands to go grab aura nodes. I was doing them in sets of 3. And I was plonking them down one at a time and letting them actually zap and combine. Now, I was using this because this speeds up the process. The actual watch gives extra ticks to everything here. And that means that we actually can speed combine aura nodes, which is awesome. Now, I'm actually going to fill this wand up. I think it was pretty much empty. If I remember right, this will drain down to 1, but it will not kill an aura node, and only an iron capped wand will do that. filling up, filling up. I'm draining this pretty low, but if you'll watch this, normally it takes a lot longer for these things to recover their points. By the way, I'm not real fabulous. I wish there was a better way to combine, so I think I'm gonna start trying to see if I can get towards certain parts of Automagy to set up a system that I saw one of my testers do on the VC3 test server. They had this intelligent system to where when a node that was being combined got too low, one of those orb things would lock down over it. Or anyway, it was an automated system to basically make it where it would shut down the nodes, kind of put them in stasis while they recovered so that they wouldn't crosstalk with each other. And then when they got above a certain point again, they would unlock and start combining. And it was a really good system, and it used Automagy and a lot of other interesting things. Basically, Automagy and Redstone. But you'll see, this is actually recovering at a pretty good clip. So I can actually use this a lot more. So what I think I'm going to do is try and make a wand recharging pedestal and put it right there. I think that'd be really good because then I could just plonk this down, and the accelerated rate would mean that we'd be able to actually recharge wands a lot quicker. I think that would be very beneficial. Now, this thing over here, actually, first of all, hang on a sec. Yeah, this is going to bug me. Gonna bug me. Do I have? Yep, I do. Let's go over here to the painting machine. We're going to get one of these and put them in there. I need to repaint this. This is an annoying bug. Oop. Put that there, put that there. Now, if I put this back down, ooh, okay, so these are actually arcane blocks. It's these things, arcane stone blocks, put into chisel. And I think this is gorgeous. What I'm going to use this for is the basis for my infusion altar. Let's see, I'm going to put that there. This goes here. And I have to remember, if I remember right, you have to do this and then boom. I think that looks gorgeous. I love the little details. And then now what I can do is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is some stuff that actually has 9 components, but I think most of the stuff that I've seen has 8. So I'm just going to do like that. And I have a compact infusion altar. This makes me very, very happy because boom, I definitely want to be able to, I don't need this anymore. I could probably, let me look at something real quick. Basically, I'm going to need stabilizers, right? Nope, those aren't stabilizers. Okay. There's different things that act as stabilizers for Thaumcraft. I can put things on the ceiling. It checks a certain number of blocks up from this, certain number of blocks down from this. So there's a lot of things that I'm going to want to put. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to get 4 of each of these. And there is a method to my madness. I think I can put these in here in almost any order. And we can put these right here. A little bit of stabilization. Basically, everything creates instability in the grand scheme of infusion. Let's actually read through this real quick. Okay, arcane runic matrix, arcane pedestals. The central pedestal located under the matrix is where the item you wish to infuse will go. You will also need several more pedestals placed around it where you can place the blocks and items you wish to infuse into the target object. During the first stage of crafting, Essentia will be drained from nearby sources. I'll get to that in a second. Crafting will stall if there is insufficient Essentia available, something you do not want, as it will be explained on following pages. Once all the required Essentia have been infused into the target object, the other objects will be drained. Infusion crafting is not without its risks. Here we go. The entire process involves forcing vast energies into a single object. Unpredictable things tend to happen. So usually one of the infusion objects gets knocked off a pedestal or flux nearby. The longer crafting continues due to unresolved problems like lack of use or dropped items, the greater the chance of something bad happening. So this is where certain things come in for the sake of stability. There are things like candles, skulls, crystals, etc., that reduce instability. This paraphernalia is stuff that you put around the altar. Let me get all of this stuff up out of my way. This netherrack, I'm actually going to put a thing there, but I might move it because now that I see that that's right there, might move it off into that corner. We'll see. Actually, yeah, I don't like that. Let's get up out of the home. Let's put that back. And I'm actually going to put this way. Actually not there. That's a little too far into the corner. Let's put it there. Genius. There. Light that fire. Put a cauldron on top. I've been doing research specifically to try and get to one thing. I had it as quick as possible. Where is it? Over here. The automated alchemical construct. Mystical construct. The alchemical construct is basically automated crucible work. I hate the crucible system in this version of Thaumcraft. It is a pain. It is inexact at best. So yeah, I'm going to put an automated crucible right there. And I'm going to try and see if I can put a lot of the Essentia distillation stuff here. Probably going to be working with a small volume of it for right now, but I could do that here and then have a golem going back and forth to some jars over here. We'll see. I might have to shuffle some things around. We're working in tight quarters in here, but that's basically what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, I could actually. Where did the anvil go? That's the second time I've broken an anvil. Let's get all of this stuff. That's the second or third time I've broken an anvil and not getting. Wow, Vaygrim, you are completely out of whack today. Not gotten the normal drop like you would when you break it. So I'm going to have to make another one. I'm going to put it up there. We could put the essential distillation process. I'm thinking is probably going to be along this wall. Might store it over here or store it all in this corner and have the actual distillation process right here. I can put, once I make some night ore, then I don't need netherrack, and I can actually clear this out and move this all the way back over here so I don't have to worry about my bookshelves burning. That's going to be the goal. Once I make night ore, I'll move it back over here and get it out of the way. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so we actually have this. One of the reasons why I really like the Infusion Altar is because of, I'm going to remember where it is. No. Yeah, well, okay. Perfect example. Enchantment. There's all of these enchantments. Okay. Osmotic Enchanter is a perfect example. The Thaumic Bases, new enchantments through Infusion, right? There's tons of new enchantments and stuff that you can only get through this or through an Osmotic Enchanter. Now, Shadowstar actually has an Osmotic Enchanter now. That's what that thing is, that floating oddity. That is his osmotic enchanter setup, and now that I actually have a wand, I could go use it if I so chose. And it's tempting, to say the least. But there's a lot of even more exotic and interesting enchantments that you can only put on items or armor through infusion, and much less all the really great things you can make with it. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get this set up and going. Let's see. One of the first things that I think I need to make, let's go back over here. Wand recharging pedestal. I need to get an arcane pedestal. I happen to have a spare, 2 diamonds, and a primal charm. Oh, primal charm's not that bad. Balance shard. This is the part that sucks. So basically, I need to get, oh gosh. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. You can probably hear the gentle roaring of a fire over here. I actually have made a cauldron. This is a crucible. This is basically just a cauldron that you tap with your wand. That's about it. Let me go back over here just in case I need to make something else. This will charge up our wand nice and quick. Basically, what I'm going to have to do is make, there we go. I need to make the alchemical construct so that automated alchemy, so that I can actually make, where is it? Here we go. This requires balance shard. And in order to do the balance shard, you have to toss a whole bunch of things into, I hate tossing things into the crucible. I would rather do it through automated alchemy. So I'm actually going to preempt a little bit of plans. I'm going to do the automated alchemy process first. So this requires a lot of things. Let's see. Go back over here. To make this, we're going to need some Essentia pipes. I'm actually going to have to make, I think I do, yay. Why do I have so much gold with me? I think I over-requested. Grabbing stuff from the storage level downstairs. Apparently I get a little overzealous. Okay. So, I need to put one of those there. Oh, goodness, I've already forgotten. Do I need glass? I think I need glass. Yep, got to request some glass. Let me get that real quick. The wonders of the requesting system. I'm just going to do 10. We put that up. Get out our 10 glass from the adjacent room. So, here we go. We're going to put that there. We're going to put that there. And I think it's pipes on either side. I actually need 2 more batches because I want to make sure I have enough parts. Now what I need to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, is get 4 of those, combine them with some levers, and make some Essentia valves. I've already got some beast filters. These are actually pretty easy to make. It's basically gold on either side of a piece of silverwood plank. Now, I do highly recommend, let's recharge this real quick. Actually, let's put that in. And you see, this is already pretty much recovered. Well, I was about to say, it wasn't actually charging. What's going on here? There we go. Stuff's going up now. I have a ton of water on this. I don't like the actual combining system for aura nodes because I put about 120 points worth of aura nodes for, what is it? Perdicio Chaos. There's about 120 points worth of aura nodes for that element, and it got 5 points on this aura node. It's just, it's so inefficient. Anyway, so now we need to look at this monstrosity. I actually have some great wood planks. I'm going to put 2 right there. Does it make? Can't remember if the recipe I think only makes 1. We're going to put these in the corners. Put those in there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We get 2 of these. We are going to plonk them down right on top of here, and ta-dum, there we go. Now we actually have an alchemical construct, which means we can pipe things into this. And let's put that there. And let me think, how do I want to do this? I think if yep, there we go. We can break that connection right there. Shift right click that. And then if you actually just right click with the wand, makes those disconnect, which means we actually have several points to actually connect various different aspects to. And it's really cool. I do like the system, the way that it actually works. I much prefer the alchemical construct. Let's put those to anything else, because what that means, I'm going to put those in the corner. So many different things. I'm actually going to keep that in here just in case. Is that now we can pipe in jars of Essentia. We just put a jar down right here. And we come up here, we put in what we want to, basically what we would be throwing in. So for example, I'm going to get, I have a lot of fire shards. So let's get fire. If I put this in here, it knows that is the only thing that can be produced by throwing a fire shard into a crucible. It's a balance shard. So basically, it's ready to make that. All I have to do is give it a certain number of these aspects. If I connect a pipe, it will pull in enough to make one and spit one out. And then if I put another fire shard in, it will repeat over and over again. So now what we need to do is actually look into Essentia distillation. I have spares of those. Ta-dam! We're going to need another crucible. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to get ourselves set up here on this episode and really going. And we need to break that. We're going to put this here. And I actually need... Do I have any spare furnaces? Wrong button. There we go. Cobblestone real quick. Get this, take it back. And we should be able to pull out an alchemical furnace. There we go. So now what I can actually do, I'm going to plonk you down right there. I'm going to need some coal to throw in this. I'm pretty sure I have a lot of coal. Where's the coal? Let's do a full stack. We're going to put that right there, and we can start breaking stuff down into Essentia. Once we actually make some more things, we're going to actually have to make, I think, 3 of these. There we go. So I need to make more these filters, and we're going to need some iron and some gold. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, those make 2 at a go. I can't remember how many high you can stack those. It's either 3 or 4 high. I always forget. But let's go get, gonna request a full stack of that, full stack of that. Come back over here. And if I remember right, We need a bucket. What was it? I've already forgotten. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Basically that gold and a beast filter. Make one of those. Another bucket in the middle. Dot, 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 dot. Gold. Beast filter. Uses a lot of iron to get started in some of this stuff, but hey, it's okay. By the way, that crackling noise in the background, I really do hate that noise about fire. It's one of those things that you learn to be afraid of as a vanilla builder. So now we can do that. Let's just plonk that down there, and I think I can actually go one higher, maybe two. Can't remember. But for now, I am going to leave that there, and then, of course, the next step is going to be... Oh, I have some pipes. Hang on a sec. There we go. Essentia tubes. I can't remember. I thought... Let me get these real quick. Hang on a sec. Okay, so now I can get one. If I disconnect that, disconnect that, disconnect that. I've got a weird little system. Put a jar here, a jar here, and a jar here, and we're good. So the only thing I need now, really, is Essentia jars and maybe some labels. And we will be set. Essentia jars, if I remember, there we go. Panes of glass and slabs. That's actually not bad. I think I have. I'm going to request a full stack of that. And that. Let's put that back. Get those out. We're going to come over here. Get some slabs. Oh, I need to make some panes of glass first. Hang on a sec. Full stack of... Well, it seems like the table is not... There we go. It seems like it was resisting me a little bit. I do not need a ton of jars initially because I'm going to be doing 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple Essentia distillation initially. I think that's all 6. So basically when I do it first, I can actually disconnect these for now. I probably should put a valve on here, but actually, yeah, let me get all of these. I'm just going to go grab 3 quick levers. And basically what you do is you put these in here. Oh yeah, I have to do it in the Arcane workbench. Silly me. Insufficient vis. I'll show you who's got insufficient vis. There we go. Now, let's disconnect those. And we have a nice throttle system. We can actually get these, put them in, and we'll start getting various kinds of vis right here. We're going to get a lot of vitreous. I don't know what... Meh. I'll get more. Okay, so if we do this and this, we'll get a little bit. We can empty this out. Gotta remember. Yeah, the little gray part up is off. When it's pointing down, that means you can go through. So now we're going to leave this on. I'm going to get this and just put it right there. Another jar. Put in entropy. And as it separates, yeah, see, we're going to get vitreous. And we're going to get precontatio on all of them. So, and then whatever the final aspect is can distill up there. Once all of that stuff is melted down, that should be it. We're going to empty that out. Empty that out. Now that those have those in there, then the only thing left, the only route for this stuff to go is over here for the third element. Basically, all these things have exactly the same. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to leave these all open now because the only thing this can accept is precontatio. I'm going to get this. Put it right there. Next one. And this should work out okay. No, it doesn't. They go in random order. Forgot about that. Okay. So what we got to do is shuffle the jars every time. That's a little bit of a pain in the ass. That's done. This is the important stuff. That's empty. Get this and put it over here. I'm going to repeat this and stockpile some. I'm going to get some other stuff and get some other basics. I need to put some labels on these also, but basically I'm going to, for now, stack these up right here. They're well within range of the runic matrix, and we can start doing some infusions in the next episode. I also want to start working on some blood magic stuff next episode. Then after that, we might start circling around to some creative building and some technical stuff. We'll see. I'll catch you folks later. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.